And I do believe, as of right now, we are live again. Hey yo, what you know? It's your buddy Yosho, and welcome back to Pokemon Legends ZA, where off-screen I did my usual work. Side quests, exploring wild zones that might have showed up, getting the points to do some challengers tickets, trying the shiny Hunter Dratini on the side, even though it's still full odds. What can I say? I love the Nutsnacks now, and I want a pink one. For reasons that might be visually obvious. But it's time to continue with some more story. And in this case, we're gonna be taking on Jacinthe, the very creepy lady that snuck up on us in our strategy meeting and managed to baffle several people, despite the fact that she should have been caught immediately. So let's go deal with her! Hotel Rachizame. I think that's how it's pronounced. Let's see. I get the feeling I want to lead with Excadrill. Good! You've got a challenger's ticket. Guess we should go on in. Ready to battle, huh? You're back to using the accent? I have a job to do. As much as I do not like it, I must use the accent. Got to get properly back into work mode. Would you permit me to take your photo for the tournament bracket? Go right ahead. I'm willing to go in this now. Jacinthe does not deserve me at my fancy. Alright, I will now take your photo. Happy. Say cheese! Perfect! Kindly follow me to the venue. Lady Jacinthe is waiting for you. You seem like you really want nothing to do with this. Let me have some of my water. Whew. Finally! We've been waiting here forever for you, Yosho! What do you mean? After you left, we figured the tourney was off. But when we tried to leave, we got trapped in this weird Jacinthe zone thing. Dear friends and honored guests, I thank you for your patience. I am delighted to announce that my tournament, organized by me and in my honor, has recovered its missing pieces. Now, have a look at the tournament bracket. As you can see, I am the Ultra Deluxe top seed. A fitting position for your humble hostess, no? Gee, how fitting. You automatically get to go to the finals, whereas everybody else has to duke it out with each other. That's totally fair. Wow! There's planning things with your own convenience in mind. And then there's this. For round 1, we have Canary facing off against Yosho. Once you are ready, please speak to Le Bon on the court. Now then, my dear friends, let le super tournoi des Jacinthe commence. Well, this is Jacinthe's tournament, so I guess we gotta do this, even if it seems bizarre. Well, I was right to start with Excadrill. I do believe. Your first opponent will be Canary. Are you ready to start the battle? Yeah, let's go. A third battle against Canary. Without further ado, let the battle between Canary and Yosho begin! I'm just here to show all my adoring kinetics how cool and strong I am! This time, I know I'm gonna win! We shall see, Canary. And you better watch your mouth here. I don't think Jacinthe will appreciate the foul language. Hello, Heliolus. Go Excadrill. Let's see. Plus Swords Dance, so that'll last a while, and then Earthquake. Oh, you can... Did you only have Bulldoze? There's Stun Fist. Our attack should still be up. We have time for another Earthquake. Okay, get out of the spikes. There's Ampharos. I wore off. There's Electros.
Enough playing around! Electros, let's crank up the voltage with Mega Evolution!
Hello again. Lots of Mega Evolution users in this room. Oh, shoot! Excadrill is actually down. Aurorus, you're up. Oh dear. I am actually starting to lose to you, and that is not a good thing. Your Thunderbolt does not matter to me. I am also Dragon type. Rock Slide. Okay, you actually did pretty decent against me that time, Canary.
You trashed my whole team! Even Electros? Again?
Canary, I warned you about your language.
I lost! Again? Me? But I'm Canary! Thank you both for that spectacular battle, Canary and Yosho. I am all excitement and anticipation to see how the rest of the battles play out.
Oh, so do I get to watch these? No? We just skip literally all of them. Tawny is eliminated in round 1! And of course I'm fighting Ivor now.
Dear friends and honored guests, we have made it to the end of round 1. The trainers who qualified for the next round are Yosho, Ivor, Corbo, and Gwyn. For round 2, we have Ivor facing off against Yosho. Once you are ready, please speak to Leban on the court.
My team is fully healed, thankfully. So I know I should probably open with Starmie.
Your next opponent will be Ivor. Shall we begin the battle?
And Meganium will be my ace in the hole if something goes wrong.
Without further ado, let the battle between Ivor and Yosho begin!
A quick word, please, Yosho. I feel you should know that Leban here was the reason I started my strict training regimen. She beat me in a fight when we were children, and after that On second thought, never mind all that. I should focus on our match. Let's have a fair fight, yes?
The return of the Ivor voice. I don't know how popular the Ivor voice is. Ivor of the Fist of Justice. Oh, that's a bug. Let's just open with plus Psychic. And Power Gem real quick before you can hit me with anything else. That won't protect you from Psychic! Power Gem. Oh, don't get hit. Starmie, no. Alright, Meganium, your time to shine. You haven't been out in a hot minute. Dazzling Gleam. Flashbang. There's Medicham. Before we do anything else, Ivor, I'm just going to casually heal my Starmie. There we go. Dazzling. Oh, I see what you're doing. I respect it. Synthesis. Let's Mega Evolve. Your Protect won't save you now. Now Meganium's in absolute tank mode. Hello, Phalanx.
Phalanx! Let us break through the bounds of justice with Mega Evolution!
Solar Beam. We love Solar Beam with no real ramifications because it charges immediately.
Defeat! How incredibly unjust! Your power was too great for my justice to crush. Now that I am stronger, I thought I could defeat Lebon and thus heal from my past trauma. But it seems I still have more training to do. On the plus side, though, that means I have room to grow. I have high hopes for my future self. I wish you all the best in your upcoming battles, Yosho.
Another outstanding battle. Thank you for that performance, Yosho and Ivor. I do hope the remaining battle for this round will be equally enjoyable to watch.
And Corbo beat Gwyn. So that means now I'm fighting. Right, rank E, rank D, rank C, rank B. I see how this is going.
Dear friends and honored guests, we have arrived at the end of round 2. The winning trainers this round were Corbo and Yosho, which naturally means they will be our competitors in round 3.
Whereas you get to just stand around doing nothing and proceed to the finals free of charge.
Once you are ready, please speak to Leban on the court.
I have to remember that you have a Gyarados. And that Gyarados can be a serious problem. So I think I want to lead with Excadrill.
Your next opponent will be Corbo. Shall we begin the battle?
I'm so ready! Hi again, Corbo. Been a bit.
Without further ado, let the battle between Corbo and Yosho begin!
So, I'm up against you. This is quite the venue. It's a perfect place to repay you for the defeat you handed me the other day. I think I'd enjoy that. Boss! Just remember you're training with me! You'll be fine! That idiot. I'll need to teach him to keep his mouth shut. But, well, me and my crew have gotten stronger. Scolipede and the rest are ready to go. Now then, let's have some fun.
Okay, Corbo. Let's see what you've got. With your Dusk Ball. There's your Chabaka. Good Excadrill lead. Where we will open with Swords Dance. Oh, you have Fire Fang! Okay, well, Leech Life's not gonna be. Goodbye to your Arbok. Oh, my Mega Power is fully charged. How convenient. There's the Gyarados. Gonna swap in Dragonite. Nice one, Dragonite. Oh no, it's a trade up. No, it wasn't a trade up blows. You survived? Auroras, you're up. You're wasting your time with Synthesis because I have Ice Beam. Okay, and now it's Scolipede. Let's go.
Your last chance, Scolipede. But this is where the fun starts.
You might have Mega Scolipede, but this time, I have the Machine Gun King. Ah! Frozen! Blizzard into Machine Gun Cane. Let's go. We love freeze cheese. You and your Pokemon sure are entertaining. I'll give you that. Blast. Still not good enough, eh? Not even after I roped Felipe in to help me train up, embarrassed as I am to admit it. Still, battles with you are a good time. Swing by our office again if you want to have some fun.
I caught every moment of your battle from my VIP courtside seat. Thank you for your truly spectacular performance, Yosho and Kobo. The trainer who has fought all the way to the top of Les Super Tournois de Jacinthe is my personal favorite, Yosho!
Well, why invite all the others if you just wanted me? Why am I your favorite?
In your next battle, you will be facing off against none other than your gracious host, me!
Like, okay, real talk. I get the feeling you use psychic types, so I kind of want to lead with Scrafty. We'll see how this goes. You could also be Fairy, and that could just be a death sentence for my poor Scrafty.
The time has come for you and I to battle, my dear Yosho.
I feel like you're psychic, though.
Time and again, I was delayed in bringing the Super Tournois de Jacinthe to fruition. In the end, I had to resort to wielding my influence as a social elite to make it happen. Now here we are, about to begin the final round. May it live up to, nay, exceed, the wildest expectations of our lovely guests with spectacular...
What's with that Pokemon?
How did it even get in here? Gah! More trouble? I don't know what's going on, but I can't afford to let anything else go wrong.
Here's Zygarde's wish. Is that man a fan of Yosho's, perhaps? It can't be. He's alive! The leader of Team Flare, who vanished after his failed attempt to create the world he dreamed of. Lysander!
Wait, the guy who used that ultimate weapon 5 years ago? Dang, that's a shocking turn of events.
I don't care. I want to go home. Huh? What? No way! That's Lysander! That's Lysander over there, isn't it? Can it, Felipe? Don't make a scene in front of Lysander. You're embarrassing me. Zygarde showed itself in order to face you in battle, Yosho. Its wish is that you two face each other in earnest, and forge a strong bond in doing so. The type of bond that I mean is a connection that can never be severed. Without such a mighty bond, you cannot hope to save Lumiose from crisis.
I don't know whether to throw this guy out or get ready to hold Lady Jacinthe back. How marvelous! I admire the fierce determination that drove you to interrupt our battle to demand your own, my dear. Alone, I myself desire nothing more than the battle against Yosho. So believe me when I say I can sympathize with this dear Pokemon 1000%. And that entrance! What could be more splendid than a surprise appearance by a special guest?
Eat my nose. Blech.
You are Lysander, yes? Naturally, I recognize your visage. You are quite the celebrity in Kalos, after all. I will ask the hotel staff to come by with more hors d'oeuvres.
It doesn't matter who I was. I remember none of it. I am here only to say that I wish for Zygarde and Yosho to battle.
Yes, of course. By all means. Libon, would you handle this?
Okay. Okay. Real talk, that's kind of funny. Just throw him on at the end there, and then I still have to battle Jacinthe on top of that.
Yosho, your next opponent will be this mysterious Pokemon Zygarde.
Well, I guess in that case, Meganium, go. Will you battle Zygarde? Yeah, Meganium, you got this. What? What's going on? Zygarde's body is comprised of entities known as Zygarde cells. The more Zygarde cells that gather, the stronger Zygarde's capabilities, or so I have heard.
Oh dear, it's now like a snick.
That is Zygarde's 50% form. Well, you just grew. But the plan remains the same. You're still Dragon Ground type. So a Grass Fairy type has you outmatched. Although it seems like my Mega Energy is looking a little low. Solar Beam. Okay, Zygarde actually is taking a decent amount of hits. Flashbang. Mega Evolve. Ah! Oh, this counts as a wild battle. Oh god. I'm taking damage. I am dying. Help. Okay, well, we beat it. We beat the 50% form. It is no longer a dog. Except now it is a dog again. As best as I could tell, Zygarde seemed pleased. Now you have seen Zygarde in its 50% form, but yet not yet in its ultimate one. Zygarde complete. I will collect the remaining Zygarde cells, as Zygarde has commanded me. You must focus on becoming a Pokemon trainer mighty enough to fight at Zygarde's side. Denizens of Lumiose, please listen. The time has come for each of you to consider what it means that Zygarde came here today. I pray that all of you find the right answer.
Give me just a second to deal with my nose. There. Hopefully that helps settle things a little bit.
Hello, my dear Yosho. To emerge victorious from a battle against a surprise challenger, you truly are exceptional. And now, it is time for the undeniably incredible Yosho and the exceedingly incredible host of this terrific tournament to begin the final round. But this is not merely the final battle. It is also our promotion match. I hope that all of you gathered here are ready to witness the riveting resolution of today's event.
Okay, now back to the potential thought of you using Psychic types.
Hello! At long last, we get to battle one another, Yosho.
If I call this wrong and you're fairy, then my poor Scrafty is doomed.
What a tournament it has been! So eventful. One might think it had been going on for years. Now here we are, after so many twists and turns, at the conclusion of this momentous event.
It's finally time to become rank E. Challengers tickets verified. You are clear to start a promotion match.
How glad I am to have entered the CA Royale. It has allowed me to cross paths with some of the greatest trainers in Lumiose, including yourself.
Thank you very much.
Once I reach rank A, I will make it my mission to bring happiness to the people of Lumiose. To do so, I will make each and every one of them into the strongest trainer they can be. But that is my duty as an influential socialite. Let us begin our promotion match, and the conclusion of Le Super Tournoi de Jacinthe. May it be a battle worthy of the occasion.
Now, are you psychic or are you fairy? I feel like you are psychic, but you could also very easily be fairy, especially with the heart. You are fairy! Pardon me. thank goodness you opened with that. Oh wait, why am I using this? Metal Claw, go. Earthquake. There's Gardevoir. Mega Evolve. Why am I earthquaking? Okay, well it works. Wait! How dare you! I'm gonna Metal Claw it. And then Earthquake. You can't just use an Aurorus, I'm using an Aurorus. Clefable.
It is our responsibility as elites to guide the masses, Clefable.
Mega Clefable. Huh? I'm sorry, what? Mega Clefable? Weird hairdo, but other than that, I respect it. Wait a minute. Earthquake doesn't do any damage. Is it a fairy flying type? Did it gain the flying type by Mega Evolving?
Magnifique! What a fine display by both you and your Pokemon!
I think that was the fairy flying type Clefable. Your victory is confirmed. Congratulations. Now processing your promotion. Bop. Rank up to B.
A most heartfelt congratulations on your victory, as well as your promotion. Have a look at our audience. Everyone looks so very pleased. I dare say we managed to convey to them the joy that comes when trainers and Pokemon with a deep bond battle side by side. Please continue your efforts to protect the city of Lumios. Naturally, I will help however I can. As a token of my gratitude, please accept this Super Deluxe TM.
Play rough.
And finally, let us end this sensational soiree with a special fist bump as a gesture of goodwill.
I mean, I guess you have good intentions at the end of the day, but that doesn't stop the fact that you threatened us to be here.
Now then, let us give another heartfelt round of applause to Yosho.
Let me have some water. Oofa. Wait a minute! Naveen has the croissant curry! Naveen's trying the croissant curry!
Wow, Yosho! I can't believe you won Jacinthe's tournament and your promotion match! So you're rank B now. I'm still rank C, but I'll catch up to you in my promotion match tomorrow. And how better to celebrate than with my signature croissant curry? Let's eat! I thought we might all get to eat at that ritzy party, but oh well. Maybe next time.
Having the same meal as always doesn't feel very celebratory, but I suppose I could have a bite.
Finally coming around to appreciating the delights of croissant curry, Naveen?
No, but it'd be rude of me to refrain from eating when we're celebrating. Its delights are, and will remain, lost on me.
You're eating it, Naveen! It's like that one SpongeBob meme. The meme. You like croissant curry, don't you, Naveen? A facial expression so powerful that it can be heard. I don't think it can actually be heard, that's just an expression.
Anyway, heck of a tournament, wasn't it? I can't believe even Zygarde showed. Who's Zygarde? It's a legendary Pokemon and a total enigma. Emma's been on its tail. For some reason, it seems to have taken a shine to Yosho. Oh, so that's the Pokemon we saw after we calmed down that Mega Barbaracle? So it's kinda strange, but it really likes you for some reason. Sounds like Jacinthe.
They're not the same at all.
We We should probably ask AZ about Zygarde. He might know more. Actually, has anyone seen Floette? She usually joins in when we're celebrating.
I saw her head up to the roof with AZ earlier.
Oh, okay. Well, for now, let's dig in.
You're eating the croissant curry, Naveen. Yes, AZ?
Bungie, you are meant to be a guardian of the city, towering over her and watching her always. A 3,000-year-old desire, once foolishly held. A 3,000-year-old mistake, so very foolishly made. It even cost me you, my beloved Floette. Now these bright young lives must pay my remaining debts, or Lumios's future will be lost.
But specifically Lumios's, and not the entirety of Kalos. Fair enough. The next day. Your alarm is going off.
Here we go, another day in Lumios.
Nice to sleep in a bed after sleeping on the bench for so long.
Lumios trembles.
AZ? What's the matter?
Prism Tower. The unease spilling from it can now be felt even at this distance.
Then it's time we did something about it.
Not yet. The only one who can control the tower is Mega Floette.
I'm sorry, your Floette can Mega Evolve? Your Floette is the only Pokemon in existence that can Mega Evolve despite not evolving into a Florges? Not even Pikachu can do that. And Pikachu's the mascot! Granted, why am I surprised? That thing fired a frickin' Zeta Flare out of its flower at the beginning of the game!
We will need the strongest Mega Evolution user if we're to put this situation to rights.
Did you say Mega Floette? Well, I guess I've got no choice but to reach the top of the ZA Royale and prove I can handle it.
Yes, if you can prove that you are the strongest of all, then Floette may respond to your strength.
Mega Floette.
I know, Floette. I know. You said last night you're still rank C, right, Tawny? That's right!
Then the strongest Mega Evolution user is all but guaranteed to be Yosho.
Hey, don't count me out! I'm the leader of Team MZ, remember? Just watch, I'll catch up to, climb right past Yosho in the rankings. And then I'll make things right in Lumios. I'll have so many people in Pokemon at once.
That's the spirit. It wouldn't be fair to just leave everything up to Yosho. I'll be pulling for you too, Tawny. Good luck climbing the ranks.
Oh, I got a message from Vinny. He says I should come meet him at Quasar Tico. I wonder what he needs. He asked for you to come too, Yosho.
A summons? Ooh.
Is it mayhaps more Megastones? Pretty pleased with the cherry on top. Megastones sound nice.
The number of wild zones has increased. Ooh. Let's see. We had 17. Oh! The park that we fought the Venusaur in is now 1. It looks like Drampaw can be found here, as well as Eevee and another one that I have not seen. But if there's a 19, then there has to be an 18 somewhere, right? Yeah, over here. And there's the one with Fennekin. And a mystery Pokemon I've already seen? As well as one I haven't seen. All interesting discoveries. But for now, we should proceed with the story. Can't get too sidetracked. Hi, Vinny. Let's see if I remember your voice. It's been a while.
You're both here? Good. I'm sorry for the urgent summons.
What's the matter? What did you need me and Yosho for?
I'm afraid I do not have any answers. I was merely tasked with reaching out to you. President Jet is waiting inside. She will be the one to explain.
Okay. Hello?
Ma'am, I brought Team MZ's leader, Tawny, and her teammate Yosho as well.
At least your voice is kind of iconic, I think.
Thank you both for sparing me some of your time. Tawny, Yosho, the two of you helped me out of a difficult situation the other day, along with that gentleman from the Rust Syndicate. I'm sorry I failed to properly express my appreciation sooner. So, it wasn't true, right? What that trainer was saying? You mean his claim that the Pokemon flocking to Lumios are a part of some plot by our company? Of course that's incorrect. Truly, the extent of our involvement in this entire affair is the use of our holotech barriers. These barriers encircle the wild zones and keep wild Pokemon from damaging the surroundings. Specifically, though, they are intended to prevent wild Pokemon that have undergone rogue Mega Evolution from causing widespread damage. Makes sense! After the incident 5 years ago, Lumio City was hemorrhaging people and property values were in freefall. This is why the Urban Redevelopment Plan was established. But it was a risky venture. The mayor could not find businesses willing to take on the project. So it fell to my company, Quasartico Inc. The initial plan was to create a city that belonged to both people and Pokemon. A place where wild Pokemon could live alongside humans. There were concerns from some uneasy with the idea, even those with no ties to this city. Still, it was a noble undertaking, worth pursuing. But when we began investigating Prism Tower to plan for repairs and improvements, we became aware of something we had not anticipated. The tower was emitting a peculiar energy. That is when we also began detecting that strange power, which we call Mega Power, in all corners of Lumio City. At the same time, wild Pokemon were flocking to the city in droves, as if drawn to this power. And now, we have rogue Mega Evolution. If this dire phenomenon becomes commonplace, the people will abandon Lumios once more. Don't worry! Team MZ will help get all this under control! Thank you for that, young lady.
Beg pardon, ma'am. It seems I'm being called for. If you would excuse me for just a moment.
It is thanks to Vinny that I came to know of AZ, which also led me to your group, Team MZ, and to me asking so much of you children now. As if we wouldn't want to help save the people and Pokemon of Lumios! We're glad to help! Right, Yosho? Yeah, we'll protect everyone. Thank you both. I wish to make the city a city where people and Pokemon truly can live together. Help me make that dream a reality. We certainly will! Which means we'd better get to work right away. Thanks for having us! One last question before you go, Tommy. If you don't mind me asking, that jacket of yours, where did you obtain it? It was my mom's. I keep it to remember her by. I see. Forgive me. Just thought it looked familiar somehow. If you remember where you might have seen it, please let me know, ma'am. I came here to Lumio searching for someone. Your memory could be the clue I need. Now, if you'll excuse us...
Please, one more moment of your time. I've just been briefed about the latest readings. We're detecting concentrations of Mega Power. I will email you all of the details as usual.
Leave it to us! This is what Team MZ is here for! make Lumios a city that people and Pokemon can share, like you were saying, ma'am. Come on, Yosho, we're heading back to the hotel. Time for another strategy meeting. Ooh, new Mega Stones. Is there perhaps one that I would be interested in? I have been collecting a lot of Mega Shards. Let's see. What do you have?
All these are the same so far. The same. Oh!
Hello.
I might pick you up if I don't see the one I'm looking for. And I don't, so... might as well get it! That means we have a new Mega Evolution on the team, everyone! Say hello to Mega Scrafty! As soon as I can find the stone and give it to Scrafty. There we go! Mega Scrafty!
Yay!
Alright, back to the hotel. We got more cases of rogue Mega Evolution that need sorting out. And maybe this time we won't have an eavesdropping lady that appears out of nowhere. In fact, if anything, maybe she can help us with this?
So, why'd Vinny call you over to Quasar Tico? I guess the president just wanted us to know they've got our backs and appreciate our work. She said she's counting on us to help take care of the Rogue Mega Evolution problem. On that note, did you both hear from Vinny about Rogue Mega Evolution reports for us to look into?
That we did, which I suppose means it's time for another strategy meeting.
Alright, let's do this.
Let's start our strategy meeting, Yosho.
Let's do it. Let's help the Pokemon.
Here's the new info from Vinny. Our first concern is a Dragonite in Vert's Sector 3. Dragonite! At long last. Our darling Dragonite. I am happy. But I am also sad because that means a Dragonite is suffering. We must help it!
Right away! We can't let it suffer anymore! The poor darling.
Second, in Jaunt Sector 4, we've got a Tyranitar to check out. And finally, there's a Stormy in Blue Sector 9.
Stormy too? That's 2 Megas for our team right there.
All 3 of those can be difficult to tackle even when they haven't Mega Evolved.
Which means they'll be extremely tough customers when Rogue Mega Evolution sets in. Do you feel up to this, Yosho?
I've got this. We've got to help those Pokemon. Especially the Dragonite.
Team MZ will be supporting you on the ground as always. But even with our help, these will be serious opponents. We can't let our guard down.
Sure, but think of how good we've gotten at working together now. Yeah, we've caught so many rogue Pokemon. Team MZ is a well-oiled machine.
True enough.
Okay, so to recap. We've got 3 more Pokemon at risk of Rogue Mega Evolution. We'll stake out each of their locations and then support Yosho from there. Up first, the Dragonite in Vert Sector 3. That one goes to Tawny.
I am heading there with Tawny right away. We have to help it. That poor thing is suffering.
Naveen, you go keep an eye on that Tyranitar in Jean Sector 4.
Well, at the very least, if he's not having to deal with another ghost. Or poison type. But it is dark.
And I'll stand by to help handle the Stormy in Blue Sector 9.
Of course you're interested in the Stormy.
We always seem to leave the heaviest load on your shoulders, Yosho.
I'm fine. Really. I got this.
Thanks, Yosho. I'm really glad to hear that. And you can count on us to heal up your Pokemon before we get into battle. Alright, team, move out. Time to save more Pokemon from Rogue Mega Evolution.
Where is it? Where did they say it was? That's the time roundabout. Vert Sector 3. It's time to get onto the roofs. We have to help this Dragonite. Right now! Dragonite! I'm coming! We will help you! I know I get easily distracted, but I promise I'm coming! We will help you! That's a side quest, but I'm not looking for a side quest. I'm looking to get onto your roof. You'll have a ladder or an entryway up there somewhere? Surely you'll have to have a ladder somewhere. Right? Please? Thanks for the EXP Candy XS, I guess, but that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a way up to that Dragonite. Wait a minute. Scaffolding. But this is also a pretty big gap. I don't think I can cross from there. As of right now, it's kind of the only lead I have on how to even get up at all. So I guess we'll try it. Let's go. If I must become a platforming god to help save a Dragonite, then concern it, I will become a platforming god. Except, you know, not really. I will probably suck. Get me over there! Thank you for the colorful screw. But now I gotta figure out how I can get onto that roof. Wait a minute. It has to be from that building. That has a platform perfectly designed for it. I did that for nothing! Okay, but that means there has to be a way up somewhere over here. So let's look around. Ooh, sounds like dog in other room is active. Let's see. Yeah, y'all don't mind me. I just need to go up on your roof. I'm not here to deal with Patrats right now. Alright, so climb up this. And up here. Nope, Talonflame, leave me alone. You're not my concern right now. Auroras, it's time to clutch up. We have a Dragonite to help.
There you are! Dragonite's just up ahead. So Dragonite is a pretty troublesome Pokemon. It hits hard and it's built tough. Its Mega Evolution was only recently discovered, too. We don't really know what to expect from it. But you look curious. Something on your mind?
That person you've been looking for.
Yeah, I guess I feel like I need to protect this city since the person I'm searching for is here somewhere. Right now, let me taking care of Lumios's Rogue Mega Evolution problem.
The concentration of Mega Power in your vicinity is rising rapidly. Warning, Rogue Mega Evolution is imminent. I'm ready to save that Dragonite.
Let's save this Dragonite!
And see, we are in agreement. Let's do this thing. Let's help our poor buddy that's suffering the pain of Rogue Mega Evolution. We got this. Let's go, Aurorus. Huh? Good aim. That is a Dragon Claw. Flamethrower. Blizzard. Ice Beam. Okay, that one just flat out missed. Come on. I don't like that it's locking on to me. Plus Blizzard. Plus Ice Beam. Plus Rock Blast. That is a burn. We don't need you to be burned, Aurorus. Back. Spam dodge roll like it's Kingdom Hearts. Oh god, it's chasing. The Dragonite is now angry. We gotta help it though. Here we go. Call you back. Hit it. Too late. Oh! Ow! Ah! This poor thing. It is chasing me! It wants to use Dragon Claw, I think. No! Good thing Aurora's can move out of the way. So now I know I need to keep Aurora's out, because it's going to charge an attack after sending a Hurricane my way. Nice one. Okay, so instead of it being a supercharge invincibility attack that I can't dodge, just gonna shoot repeated little beams then. Okay. Then it's gonna try to drop on me and use... Oh no? Oh! Blizzard! Ice Speed Plus? Rock Blast! Stop trying to jump on my head, Dragonite! I'm trying to help you! Blizzard Plus! We saved the poor Dragonite! And in turn, now our own Dragonite can wield this power. Except not for pain, but for the goodness of Lumiose. Dragonite.
You're on a roll, Yosho! Sooner or later, we're gonna figure out what's causing all these Pokemon to go rogue. Then Lumiose will be a place shared by people and Pokemon, just like the folks at Quasar Tico want.
Thank you, Tawny.
Keep it up!
Alright. We have saved the Dragonite. So now, we must give it its stone. We must give our Dragonite the stone. That is 4 Mega Evolutions on our team. Double what we had before. Alright, so who's next? I think we should go for the Starmie. Wait, why is this separate from this? Well, at least I know how to get on these roofs. Believe me, shiny hunting Dratini, I've been on these roofs time and time again. Give me just a moment. Geez, that nose is being a real problem today. But yeah, I know how to get up here. That's the bridge. That's the iconic bridge that I've been going across to shiny hunt for a Dratini. And how fitting that now we have Mega Dragonite to help deal with the rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon that seems to be causing trouble up here. Wait, what? Is the Rust Syndicate in the way? I know it's not going to be the most effective Pokemon for the fight. That would probably be Meganium. But at the same time, like... showcasing the new Megas is fun.
Hold on, you rat! You don't want to mess with the Pokemon up ahead. It's shrouded in Mega Power or whatever, and it's ready to blow. So no one's getting by me. Feels like I've seen you two before, though. It's Yosho, ain't it? And the other one. Well, trainers as strong as you two ought to be alright. Come on then, follow me.
No remark on the other one comment, Lita?
For goodness sake! Which imbecile let 2 civilians waltz in here when I specifically said to block off the area? Mr. Felipe! Hi! What are you doing here? We received word of a Pokemon behaving erratically. We cannot allow any Lumiose resident to be harmed, so we came to evaluate the situation.
Of course it's down there. That's the same place I found my shiny Staryu. I thought that if need be, I could take care of the situation personally.
Your intel was spot on. The erratic Pokemon you were warned about is at risk of undergoing rogue Mega Evolution, and we're here to calm it down.
I see. So you're trying to keep Lumio safe, just like us. Problem is, I'm here on direct orders from the boss. He would hardly be pleased if I simply stepped aside for you. I'm sure you understand.
Then what are we supposed to do?
It's simple. If Yosho defeats my team, then I'll be unable to take on other opponents. Okay, so now we're battling you again. With your Mega Skarmory. Good chance to try out Dragonite, though. Mega Evolve! Give him a taste of that metronome! Geomancy! I am not about to let you feign after you get freaking Geomancy.
Geomancy Dragonite! Wow!
Ow. Not to mention, that's plus. Come on, Dragonite, we got this. I will heal you up as many times as it takes. Metronome. Another Metronome Plus. Alright, quick swap. You've done great, Dragonite. Now it's Excadrill's turn. In the battle of the Earthquakes, my Excadrill comes out on top. Fire Punch! Power Up Punch! You're too slow! Good job, Scrafty. There's the Skarmory, and this isn't gonna end well. Mega Evolution proves our bond! Let me show you the true beauty of Skarmory! It's confused! Metronome! I will keep healing you up as needed, Dragonite. Do not fret. Wait, I used plus Rock Slide. That was not my intention. Good, you protected it. Goodbye, Skarmory. Your true strength lies in drawing out the full strength of your Pokemon, huh? I see you've been honing your skills. Time for us to withdraw, you lot. We can leave things to Team MC. So you're basically the Steel-type specialist, as Corbo is the Poison one. With a Gyarados. I can understand why the boss holds you in such high regard. When I first met the boss, I thought nobody could possibly surpass him.
now I find that the world may be bigger than I ever imagined.
That's kind of funny coming from you, Felipe. You're older than Corbeau, and the rest of us. Age matters little when it comes to greatness. In my childhood years, I was already formidable in physical strength and in my talent for battles. As such, I was able to keep the local ruffians under control and under my command. But I was still nothing but a young fool. I was strong, yes, but I didn't put food on the table. It was only thanks to Lysander's support that I managed to survive those days. That wasn't the case for Mr. Corbeau. He negotiated with Lysander, convincing the man to give him seed money for his ventures. Mr. Corbeau started up all sorts of businesses. Security services, Pokemon couriers, even some things that perhaps weren't entirely above board. He was quite the little upstart, so me and my gang thought he needed to be taught a lesson. Yet young Mr. Corbeau and his partner Venipede gave us the slip at every turn, always one step ahead, until we were forced to admit defeat. He outdid us completely, and in an area entirely unrelated to Pokemon battles. Ever since then, he's been the only person I call my boss. Maybe I shouldn't have told you all that. In exchange for your silence, please take this. This is a water stone, right? Use it on that partner of yours. It'll surely help you protect Lumiose. Now, please make sure to handle things here. If this city goes down, the Rust Syndicate will have no clients left to work with after all. Wow. If I use the stone Felipe gave me, it'll be Starmie versus Starmie. Think I should do it? Well, it was a gift. Right. Yeah, okay. I'll evolve my partner. Then we've got to go calm that rogue Mega Starmie. Is my team healed? Yes, it is. Lovely. Starmie! The concentration of Mega Power in your vicinity is rising rapidly. Warning, Rogue Mega Evolution is imminent. Let's save this Starmie. Before Starmie's Rogue Mega Evolution sets in, want me to heal your Pokemon? If it's not too much trouble. I mean, they are healed, but I'd appreciate it anyway. Thank you. Make sure you and Meganium stay safe, okay? Yeah, Meganium is our ace in the hole for this fight, but I want to utilize Mega Dragonite more. Especially since mine knows Metronome. It's not the best move, because it's super unpredictable and it takes a little bit to get a move out. But I feel like Metronome represents a part of me that's a bit chaotic. Oh my god, Patrick Star, is that you? But yeah, I feel like Metronome represents a part of me. Oh lord, he running. Ow, Dragonite, no. And it dodged the rock slide. Yeah, guess what? You're not the only one who can drop down on people. Oh, Dragonite. That must have hurt you. Also, look at your Starmie go. Keep our distance. Oh, God!
It literally dashed at me! What was that? It literally just ran at me full speed ahead!
Alright. Mega Dragonite. What about that Metronome power? Ooh, Blizzard. Nice absorb. Fire blast. Mega Dragonite is when we utilize the full power of Metronome randomness. Go, Dragonite! I'll heal you up. Keep at it. Dark Pulse, ooh, good move. Tons more. Alright. Back to the actual moves. Two physical, one special, and then metronome for who knows what. Let's go. Charge up that mega power so that we can get us some more mega evolution going. Oh, it's gonna dash at me again? Look out, Dragonite! Oh, Dragonite, you got dashed on. Oh, you can Mega Evolve! Nice Poison Sting. I'm gonna patch you up a bit. Then we're gonna hit it with another Metronome Plus. Don't drop down on my Dragonite like that. Nice Nuzzle. Hyper Beam! That I think missed. Get it with as many Metronome attacks as you can. Okay, you're really mad at my Dragonite now. I don't think Mega Starmie likes the Dragonite Metronome BS. Zap Cannon! Oh! What? Oh! Hi! How do we get it to stop doing this? Okay, it has stopped. Don't run into it, Dragonite. Wait, did it just use Polka? Made Dragonite move away from the attack. Alright, we're ready for more Metronome! Let's go! Doing it again. Dragonite, patch yourself up. Okay, it did a pose. I think it's done. Get it with some more power. Go. Oh, that was Draco Meteor. And then Water Gun. One more. Got room for one more Metronome. Nice Vine Whip. And that was just time to give us some more Mega Power. Hit it with a Hurricane. Okay, it's doing this again. There we go. One way to dodge an attack. Metronome Plus. Just dodge the thunder. Metronome, go. Nice try at Leech Seed, but that doesn't affect Mega Pokemon in this situation. Flash Cannon! There we go. Metronome MVP. We love Metronome Plus. Just being able to pull out any move as a plus move, including the likes of Geomancy. It's that type of BS that I love.
Good work, Yosho. That's one more rogue Pokemon called. These battles really take it out of you, huh? I know we gotta help these poor Pokemon and stop their suffering, but jeez, they don't let up with the super fierce attacks. And all that running around dodging, it leaves me absolutely starving. Do you think Lumios's restaurants might have started all this as a plot to bring in customers? Nah, couldn't be. That'd be wild.
And now I will have some more water. Refreshing. And now it's Tyranitar. Which, realistically, our new Mega Starmie could handle okay if it were not for the fact that it was Dark type. So I think this is one that we want to try Mega Scrafty. Because as a fellow Dark type, that means it very much resists Dark type attacks. And then as a fighting type, it has a 4 times coverage against it. Alright, so it says... Is it just out in the park again? What's with Naveen and getting all the ones that are just out in parks? Like, I think 1 or 2 were on roofs for Naveen. Yeah, it's literally just down here. Oi! Give me a sec. Goes to calm a rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon. Random shiny Pidgey-Go. That is the definition of distraction at its max. I was about to leap like you saw it. I was gonna leap epically into combat with the power of the Rotoglide. And then out of the corner of my eye, glittery Pidgey. And it's like, ooh, Pidgey! Glittery patch! Alright, let's do this. Here's our likely soon to Mega Evolve target. Tyranitar, the armor Pokemon. You did your research, huh? As you'd expect from the name, it possesses impressive defenses. This may be a long fight. But my Scrafty should do well against a Tyranitar in terms of type matchups. And in any case, this Tyranitar needs our help. So we'll simply have to do it. The concentration of Mega Power in your vicinity is rising rapidly. Warning! Rogue Mega Evolution is imminent! Let's go! Scrafty Squad! I bet you could handle this on your own if you had to, but you can count on Scrafty and me for help. our Scrafties will work together to take down this Tyranitar and help save it from the pain it's having to suffer. Let's go. You're starting with your Ariados. Ah, the power-up punch man. Mega Scrafty, go! Keep up the offense! Keep on the move! Now keep up the offense! Keep it up! Oh, you're not Mega Evolved anymore. We are close to it again. Mega Evolve Scrafty again. Okay, now we've gotten to the point where it's ticked off. Oh, hi! Alright. Keep up the offense. And you knocked out my Scrafty. I will use a Max Revive for that because I was not expecting that. And your Scrafty's down. Wait, and the protective shield around it. That's cheating. We can't stay close for long. Okay, well now it's gone. Restore Scrafty's health. And then let's Mega Evolve. Oh, hi. Fire Punch. Keeping up all kinds of pressure. Go get it! Actually, wait. No, that's right. I'm gonna call you back for now. And you're no longer me. Oh, hi! Gotta keep you patched up because, you know, close range is not working right now. Good thing we have plenty of healing items. Okay, it's got rid of its special armor now. Mega Ball! Now's our chance! Finish it off! Good job, Scrafty! Mega Scrafty has done it. They did faint once because I did not know what Tyranitar was planning in the second half. But after that, we managed accordingly and got the Tyranitar right. All these wild Pokemon gathering in Lumios, and all this rogue Mega Evolution. I'll be relieved when we can finally figure out the cause and put these mysteries to bed. Thank you, Naveen. And thank you for the fun Scrafty time.
Looks like we've taken care of all the rogue Pokemon that Vinny reported. Why don't we regroup at the hotel for now?
Let's head back to Hotel Z then, shall we? Would somebody else have said it if I went to Tawny last? That was 2 pseudos, by the way. 2 of those 3 Pokemon had a base stat total of 600. And then there was Starmie, but hey, 2 Mega Stones for my team out of it. And then the third one started getting sold at Quasartico, so... Suddenly, our team is full of Mega Evolutions and then leftover Auroras. We love you, Auroras. You're an icon. And you've helped us so much.
We managed to save another bunch of Pokemon from rogue Mega Evolution.
As usual, it was largely thanks to your efforts. In fact, you really outdid yourself this time.
I'm so glad we've got you on Team MZ. Hey, AZ! Can I ask you something?
Yes. What is it, my young friend?
You keep saying we need to find the strongest Mega Evolution user. But how do we determine that? Like, how do we know which trainer is the actual strongest?
That is up to Floette to decide.
How do you mean?
I mean that it will require the greatest of Mega Evolution users to handle Floette's true power. For the moment, let us simply be glad that you all continue to succeed in calming rogue Pokemon.
But do we know how Floette would even decide who is the strongest? Maybe it's gotta be a Pokemon trainer that Floette thinks she could rely on?
Well, that must be Yosho.
Says who?
Huh? Greasem? Huh? This is a promotion match announcement for Trainer Yosho, Rank B. The opponent for your next promotion match has been decided. You are to face Trainer Greasem, Rank B. The trainer who wins will be promoted to Rank A. So it's finally time.
You're closing in on Rank A now, the very top of the ZA Royale. Just one question. Who the heck is Greasem? Does anybody know?
Odd that they've made it to Rank B, but managed to keep their face secret.
Some folks prefer not to show their face in their profile photo. They want to keep their daily lives and their ZA Royale activities separate. Some people register under pseudonyms or nicknames too. That's true, but still.
How are you supposed to find them to have your promotion match?
You'll have to wait for them to find you, I guess. And risk things getting worse with Prism Tower? No way! We can't just sit back and wait!
Let's ask Emma.
Yeah, she's our best bet! Let's head to the Looker Bureau, Yosho, and try to find out more about this Griezum.
Alright.
Looks like the competition to see who hits rank A first has begun.
Who joins the ZA Royale under a false name? There are some strange people out there. The strongest Mega Evolution user. Another role I should have fulfilled, and yet failed to. You good, AZ? You seem like you're not doing well. You're coughing a decent bit. Anyway, Emma! It seems like you're feeling better, Mimi.
Glad to see you too, Mimi. Hello there. What can I do for you today?
If this is about your case, I've narrowed down the list of likely candidates by looking at people who came to Lumios within the last few years.
Thanks, Emma, but it's actually another missing person we're here for today.
Another missing person? Alright, let's hear it.
We need to find Yosho's opponent for his next promotion match.
Do you have a name?
Griezum.
Griezum. I know the name. One of the top-ranked trainers in the ZA Royale. Or so I've heard. I can give you the information you need, but this knowledge could potentially put you in danger. Do you still want to know?
It's for Lumios' sake.
I figured you'd say that. Okay, I know what to do. If you beat me in battle, I'll tell you what I know. Come on, let's head outside.
Oh, I'm battling Emma now. Are you gonna use Mega Ampharos? Because I intend on using Mega Dragonite. Hello, Emma. I actually finally get to battle you proper.
You should know, Emma's really strong. Her detective work means she's too busy for the ZA Royale, but she'd be in the top ranks for sure.
Are you ready to battle me?
I'm ready to win.
I'll be using Pokemon that were given to me by a man who played an important role in my life. Malamar, everyone, let's go!
Malamar? Malamar? Wasn't there a trailer about Malamar? Uh-oh, that's no Ampharos. But there's the Ampharos, speaking of. Dragonite, let's go! Woo! Nice dodge! Oh, that do be a fairy. I can't, do much against that. Goodbye, Mawile. Thank you, Excadrill. So far, these are all Pokemon that can Mega Evolve. Good job, Scrafty. There's Lucario. Follow with a Fire Punch. No Aura Sphere for you. Malamar.
My Pokemon and I aren't alone. My old mentors have our backs in spirit.
Emma uses Mega Malamar. Oh my gosh, it's freaky. But guess what? I can Mega Evolve too. Mega Dragonite, let's go! Let's metronome all over him. Seems like it's using a lot of physical attacks, so that'll actually help a lot. You didn't need to use it twice, though, Dragonite. Let's potion you up, and let's get on with the metronomes. That's a full restore, because you're also poisoned. Your Mega Evolution ought to wear off first. Parent Song? I'm sorry, huh? Go Parent Song into no retreat, Dragonite! Hurricane? Dragonite, what are you doing? I respect the chaos, but Parent Song into no retreat?
Good thing those old guys aren't here to see this.
Wait, that means Parent Song is a genuine move in this game. What does Parent Song do? Because in the original game, it's like you hear it, and then in 3 turns you faint. What does Parent Song do? That might be something I have to research after this. Even still, Parent Song no retreat. Are you serious? Playing up the hype, huh?
Tell me, what do you two know about Team Flare?
They're the group that caused all that trouble for Kalos 5 years ago, right?
Exactly right. Their group was led by a man named Lysander. He disappeared 5 years ago, but now he's reappeared, calling himself L. He's been spotted around town with a mysterious Pokemon. It seemed suspicious, so I decided to investigate them. Not for a client, just for me. But everything I've uncovered tells me that L hasn't been doing anything sinister at all. In fact, he seems to be genuinely trying to help save Lumios. So it's not the old guard we've got to worry about here, but rather the new. See, about 5 years ago, I had my own ties to someone who was involved in Team Flare. That's how I heard what I'm about to tell you. Before Team Flare collapsed, they started making moves to ensure they left a legacy. Apparently they tried a few different things, including making the expansion suit that I use. Another one of their efforts involved training up a new generation to carry on their ideals. Grism was one of the young trainers that Team Flare taught, though it's not clear if Grism is even a real name or not. And now it seems Grism is taking part in the ZA Royale. But why? To what end?
Does Grism have a goal of their own?
There's no real saying for sure. Not until I do some more digging, at least. You know what? I bet Mabel at the Pokemon Research Lab can tell you more about Grism.
You mean Mabel knows Grism?
Sorry, but that's not for me to say. It's up to Mabel to decide how much she wants to share.
Thanks for the tip, Emma. I'll do some investigating on my own. You should go to the Pokemon Research Lab and see what Mabel says, Yosho.
Alright. With Dragonite... Dragonite, you are at 14 HP, my friend. We are going to a Pokemon Center. Now. You had to play the hype. If that were a metronome battle, that would be frightening. Like, if we were under normal Pokemon rules, and not the action battle style that we have in ZA. Alright, so next we gotta go see Mabel. the director's office.
That rat! That vile little man! I can't believe that, Mayor! It's not my fault we keep getting more wild zones! And it's not even like I can tell him off! Nobody knows I'm basically at his mercy! That doesn't mean I should get worked into the ground! I'm acting director of this place!
You okay?
Are you making progress on my research tasks?
I want to know about Grissom.
Grissom? Who could that be?
Someone who was in Team Flare.
Team Flare? It seems you already know about Grease than I would have thought. Fine, so I used to be a part of Team Flare.
Tell me more.
I don't really mind telling people if they're merely curious. There are still people today who react badly if they even hear the words Team Flare, you know? So I don't exactly walk around advertising it, but I won't lie about it if I'm asked either. When everything fell apart, I got taken into custody along with the others. But I took a plea deal. So I got made acting director of this lab. Easy to keep tabs on me if I'm always stuck here, right? My role in Team Flare also had me looking into Pokemon energy and all, so I don't hate the work. Sorry, didn't mean for the sub-story to spill out. You want to know about Grissom, huh? He was a part of the younger generation in Team Flare. Everyone calls him Grease. It means gray, like the color of ashes. He was pretty strong when it came to Pokemon battles. Not that he got much chance to show off that skill at the time. I honestly don't know what he might be thinking now joining the ZA Royale. But if you've really gotta know, you might want to try Nouveau Cafe over at Centrico Plaza.
The coffee truck? Why?
You'll find out when you go, won't you? Sheesh, kid, don't take all the mystery and fun out of life. You're about to walk into a pretty sticky situation, but I'll be there to help you when the time comes. And don't forget, I still want you to keep up the research work, too.
Okay. So they want me to go to Nouveau Cafe. I guess I will go to Nouveau Cafe. Hello.
The only good thing we've got to offer is our location. You here for another nasty drink?
If you'd like to order something, please speak to the young lady there. I'd like to order a meeting with Grissom. Well, isn't this entertaining? It looks like you've managed to find your next opponent. The quiet master of Centrico Plaza's famed Nouveau Cafe truck is indeed just a front. The truth is, I'm one of the top-ranked trainers in the ZA Royale, the foremost trainer in Rank B, and the boss of Team Flare Nouveau. Yes, you found me. Grissom at your service. I've got my own goals to achieve. Goals that have brought me to the ZA Royale. Which is why I cannot let you defeat me. I suppose this still makes little sense to you, however. Shall I explain the whole thing?
Grissom, you know this kid is with AZ. There's no point even trying to explain it all to someone on AZ's side.
This is Grisel, one of my comrades in Team Flare Nouveau.
Let's just take this kid down. Right here, right now, while we've got the chance.
Grisel, please do calm yourself. Nouveau Cafe is here to offer comfort to the masses. It's no place to start a commotion.
Fine. I sent you a location. If you care at all about knowing the truth, go there and wait. We'll close up shop, then head over.
If you'd be so kind, please check your map and find your own way. We'll meet you there. Okay. It's over near Magenta Plaza. Over this this way. And over to here. A closed down building.
Look at you, waiting like a good little boy.
I imagine you must be asking yourself why we would want to meet at such a spot. This is Lysander Cafe. It was a very important place for anyone in Team Flare, though now it is an empty storefront. No one has any desire to rent a location so closely associated with such a disreputable group. And since no one wants it, we've taken the liberty of continuing to use it as a base for Team Flare. Or, more rightly, for Team Flare Nouveau. You do know about Team Flare, don't you? Well, I was told about it a little.
What could an outsider like you know about what Team Flare really was?
Grizel!
Grism, this kid is our enemy. He's nothing but an obstacle to all the goals we hope to achieve for Team Flare Nouveau. There's no point in trying to explain everything to someone like this. Let's just get rid of him.
The world has not been kind or forgiving towards those of us who are a part of Team Flare. I'm afraid it's all too understandable, sad though it is, that some harden their hearts in response, like Grizel here has done. My apologies. I'm afraid there's simply no stopping Grizel once she is set on a course of action. Though it will mean revealing your battle tactics to me before our promotion match, I must ask, please, won't you grant Grizel the battle she desires? I get the feeling you're going to use mainly fire types? So Starmie might get a chance to shine here.
Fight me!
I will, and I'll win. Let's do this. Let's see your fire types.
I'm going to burn you to the ground. There won't be enough of you left to fight in the ZA Royale.
Grizel of Team Flare Nouveau. Yep, that do be a fire type. Mega Evolve the Starmie into Patrick Star! Blue Gem Edition! Yeah! It's just hilarious watching you run around. And you're already down. Ow. Machine gun came with a... Oh, you flinched! Oh no. That was not good. Dragonite, you're up. Good thing you know Rock Slide! That is a Camerupt. Ow. Hydro Pump. Uh-oh. We gotta patch you up right now. If we want you to keep fighting. No protect in time. Or no, you couldn't fully protect yourself. That is a steel type. Earthquake. And then a quick Metal Claw. You are dealt with. That is a Pyro. Huh?
I've got to win this battle. We can't let anyone stand in our way.
Mega Pyroar? As if I didn't already have enough trauma from the ones in Wild Zone 17. Oh my! I didn't want you to use that. And that's why... Power up punch! Crunch! Fire punch! Good job, Scrafty.
This is ridiculous. I lost. My Pokemon lost.
That was well fought. I expected nothing less from Team MZ's new ace, the one who seeks to save Lumio City. I'd say it's time for a little coffee break.
Voila! One Ember Roast, our signature drink at Nouveau Cafe.
Thank you.
That should have perked up the Pokemon who battled for us as well.
Now that we're all feeling refreshed, allow me to teach you about the true history of Team Flare, and what it is we hope to accomplish. Please join us inside. Oh my, the plot thickens. Starmie, my friend, I am sorry, but if we have something that... Yeah, here, take these. It's not much. It doesn't really even help you level up, but my gosh. You're getting beat up and you are the lowest level for it. The fiery red of Lysander's burning passion. That is what fills this Lysander Cafe. And here, in this place, I'd like to explain to you why I chose to battle at the ZA Royale. Shall we begin with Team Flare? You see, the group known as Team Flare provided a place for people to come together and help one another, all to achieve a more beautiful world. However, our leader, a man named Lysander, grew disillusioned with humanity over time. Fearing what the future might bring, he set his sights on a new goal of his own, to reduce the number of people in the world. In the end, Lysander made a truly foolish choice. He chose to use the ultimate weapon. Do you know about the ultimate weapon, which nearly burned the Kalos region off the map? That weapon was AZ's creation. You may only see AZ as the kindly figure who has provided you with a place to call home. But if he had never built something so horrifying as that ultimate weapon, then Lysander would have never been driven to such madness. And we in Team Flare wouldn't have become society's outcasts. And now it appears AZ is out to save Lumios, relying on the support of your Team MZ. Honestly, it's laughable. My apologies. I imagine you don't know how to respond to such an unexpected outpouring. And of course, you might not even believe a word that I've said. That is why I invite you, Yosho, to witness the truth yourself. The truth? You'll see. Open sesame! That right after using the Patrick Stars, Starmie. Beyond that door lies the former Lysander Labs. It was a facility used for research in the days when Team Flare was still active. And it was down there that we learned AZ's secrets for ourselves. That is where we learned of the terrible weapon that AZ created. You must see the truth with your own eyes, if you are to fully understand how awful it is.
Lysander Labs was designed to be labyrinthine. And of course, plenty of wild Pokemon have taken over the place since it was abandoned. You might be done in before you ever get to see the truth for yourself.
So what I'm hearing is that this is an opportunity to train my Starmie.
I figured enough time had passed for you to have gotten yourself in some trouble. Let me guess, you're down in Lysander Labs? If so, there should be an elevator right in front of you. See it? You'll need to find an elevator key. There should be one lying around there somewhere.
There's also a tiny mushroom. So it looks like we're going to be exploring for a little bit. Ultra Ball, thank you. Nice dodge. Goodbye, Houndoom. What's this? You pulled down the lever and activated the power supply unit. Okay. The lights are back on and nearby warp panel should work now. Oh, there are a lot of warp panels. Warp panels always cause me so much confusion. Especially during Soul Silver. I never liked Silphco for that exact reasoning. Let me guess, you can't do anything with this yet? The letter A is displayed on the console. Okay. So I still can't use that, it seems, but I can use this other one. My guess is I want this one? Ah! I have been molecularized. There. Oh, a Dawnstone. That's fun. Oh. Well, I know who I need for that room. And I also know that that was the wrong warp, but it did give me a Dawnstone. Thanks for giving me a clue as to what I needed here. Deal with the Pokemon up ahead. And that leads back to there. Go Earthquake it. Good job, Excadrill. Lab key card A. Oh hey, there was that thing that said it needed the letter A. Oh, and a move. Dark Pulse. Fun. Let's see. Then I can just go this way. I will bring the Starmie back out for now in case that Houndoom came back. It did not come back yet. Okay, cool. Come with me, Starmie. You have a lot of training to do. You are still level 61. Oh, wrong door. This one. There we go. Nice job, Starmie. There is a Houndoom in here. That didn't work. Please, with all due respect, stop doing that. Oh, that's flamethrower. That's actually very effective. Meanwhile, enjoy that. Power Gem. I actually have a decent amount of Rock-type moves. I might want to consider other moves. Now that I'm thinking about it. What other moves do we have? Nothing really that would fit the bill for Starmie. What about for Dragonite? I kind of like the Hurricane, even though it takes a while to charge. Yet you still haven't learned anything for that. At least for now, I'll keep it, but like... a part of me feels like we need a little bit less of the Rock-type moves. Just a little less. Here we are, another lever, another bout of power. Catch you up while we're at it. Let me guess, requires a specific... yeah, this is a B. I need a B to progress through there. But I can use this warp panel now. I'm eventually gonna run into that room with all the electric type Pokemon. In which case, I will want Excadrill ready. There's card B. And now I can just go this way. Easy. That opens that door. And now we can go. And make sure nothing is trying to ambush us along the... that is a Beldum. And a Matang. I'm sorry, can you go ahead and Earthquake? Beldum already has a ridiculously low catch rate. Get in the ball, please. Sorry then, that it had to be this way. That's highly unfortunate. But that is a Sunstone. I guess I know where that is now, in case I want to explore later. Yep, here's that room I was talking about earlier. Bap! Come on back for now. Give your Earthquake time to recharge. We'll deal with the main neck trick in a second, once we add some more power. Very empowering indeed. The lights are on, and any warp panels that may be nearby are active. So is there gonna be a C then? So the main neck trick ran all the way over here. Go get it. No time for that. Let's see. Another max revive. We take those. And then there's this warp panel that we got access to. With a nugget. I see a Houndoom in there. Deal with you. That is an Alpha Arbok. I think a Mega is in order for this. Blast it. Good dodging. That dealt with the Arbok. Not the Arbok, the Ekans. And then a Hydro Pump for good measure. Good job, my friend. Lab key card C. But I don't think I've seen anywhere that fits a C card, right? Lots of items, though. So that's cool. Oh wait, that might be the C. Oh, hi. Hello. Hello. Can you get out from around those tables so you can get hit properly? Oh, the main entrance spotted us. Okay. Go hit it with an earthquake. Blast. Rare candy. Actually, for that matter, let's use some of the stuff we're getting from in here to help Stormy out in catching up a bit. There we go. And then give these to Dragonite so they can become level 65. There we go. Let me guess, this is C? Yes. Oh. That do be an Aegislash, don't it? An Aegislash floats in the way. It looks like you'll have to defeat it to continue ahead. And it's Honage cronies. Okay, well this is a different battle than the other ones. That gets rid of the cronies. Oh, wow! Sword Stance Earthquake. Never fails to surprise. The path is now clear. Thank you, Excadrill. You deserve a patch-up. Was there anything else in this room? Or was it literally just to hold an Alpha Aegislash? There's the elevator key. Head to the elevator near the entrance. And then I can do this. Power everything on here. Which activates that warpath. But it didn't turn on any lights. What's this? It's one of the standing stones that line Route 10 all the way to the ruins in Jacinthe Town. These stones apparently behave in a mysterious manner. They usually emit energy, but when the ultimate weapon is activated, that reverses. They then begin to absorb energy from Pokemon attached to them. Max Potion. We warp out. And this does take us right to the elevator. Convenient. You tap the elevator key against the panel. You can now use the elevator. Which floor would you like to go to? Let's explore B2, I guess. It's saying to go to B3, but I also want to see what's up with this floor. Which it seems like it's not much. Just... oh, I get the reference. XY. Alright. B3. We might actually get a second promotion match going this time around. It is very dark in here. Some of the machinery powered back on in response to your presence. Security check initialized. Possession of all keycards has been confirmed. Commencing partial reboot of systems. Systems rebooted. Voice guidance enabled. 4 files are available for playback. File 1, the device. File 2, the fuel. File 3, the legends. File 4, our shared dream. Which file would you like to review? The device. The device that grants life. This device was created 3,000 years in the past. It was originally designed to restore life to a Pokemon that had perished. We have found this ultimate weapon buried in the earth beneath Jacinthe town. It has been well preserved. We believe we can have it operational with a little work, but we have not yet found the necessary key to activate the weapon. We believe AZ should still possess it, since he was the machine's creator. We must find him and capture him without delay. File 2. The device that grants life, in fact, grants the deceased life stolen from other Pokemon. This is because the basic function of the device is to distill energy into its purest form, then emit that distilled energy. This emission can take the form of convection, radiation, or conduction. Thus, life can be conducted back into a Pokemon that had lost its own, allowing it to be revived. What then would occur if we were to fuel the device with the energy of a legendary Pokemon? The legends. Kalos is said to have 2 legendary Pokemon, Xerneas, which represents life and rebirth, and Yveltal, representing destruction and death. The power to grant life and the power to steal life. These are mysterious abilities that even science has not been able to decode. What would happen to the world if we were to use such power to activate the ultimate weapon? Our shared dream. As the world grows wealthier, the number of Pokemon and people will only continue to grow, and that growth will invite new difficulties. In time, life will fill every corner of the planet until no more life can be sustained. When there is only one of something, it cannot be shared. When something cannot be shared, it will be fought over. And when something is fought over, some must survive without it. The only way to create a world where people live in beauty, a world without conflict or theft, is to reduce the number of living things. My comrades in Team Flare, the time has come to lead the world toward a more beautiful future. Oh, hi, Zygarde. Have you learned the secret of the ultimate weapon? How truly abominable it was? AZ created that weapon. Then, 1,000 years later, he also made a device that now dwells within Prism Tower. Why are you here? Zygarde seemed to wish that I come to this place. I have lost most of my memories, and yet, this place does bring back something. What I remember most clearly is AZ. When I spoke with him 5 years ago, through the bars of his cell, I did not know his true intent, but I did learn of the device within Prism Tower. I set my mind on activating both the ultimate weapon and that device. But to activate the device required a certain Pokemon, one particular Floette, and there was no way to know where that Floette could be found. That led me to abandon my plans for the tower's device, but the ultimate weapon could still be activating using the key AZ carried, and so I did. There was an explosion, I remember that much, though I cannot recall the cause of it. Perhaps the weapon was incomplete. I was buried deep in the earth, together with Team Flare's secret base. But you're still alive. Zygarde saved me. It worked to protect all living creatures in the area from the light raining down, the deadly light of the ultimate weapon. In doing so, Zygarde exhausted its own power. But at the weapon's activation, the device in Prism Tower awakened as well, sensing danger. Now it has become a threat to Lumios. It could fully lose control at any time. To stop the device and protect this city, Zygarde must regain its true power. It has given me a mission. Sooner or later, the tower will enter a frenzied state similar to Rogue Mega Evolution. The only one who can bring it back under control is AZ's Floette. Yes, We need the eternal flower, and a trainer who can draw forth her full power. This is the truth I know, and now you have learned all that those young people waiting in Lysander Cafe wanted you to learn. Go and speak with Grissom and with AZ. Then do what must be done. Talk to Grissom again in Lysander Cafe. Alright, things are getting real all of a sudden. Hello? Did you see Lysander? He's still down there. To think that he is still alive, yet he doesn't seem to remember us in the slightest.
How can he just forget? It's all because of him that the rest of us...
Grizel, there will be a time for such things later. And you, Yosha, you now know the truth of AZ's sins, and so I make this request of you. Get AZ's Floette, and give her to me. What about what Floette wants? You must see it by now. With AZ's special Floette, we should be able to keep Prism Tower controlled. Everything we've learned points to that conclusion. We must stop the tower from going on a rampage if we're ever to achieve the kind of beautiful world Team Flare once dreamed of.
And if we can be the ones to protect Lumios, then people will finally see us differently.
Do you understand? We were mere children, born to those who chose to join Team Flare. And yet we too became pariahs in the eyes of society when Team Flare was disbanded.
But we couldn't just leave Lumios. The city is our home too, and we love it as much as anyone else. The only reason Team Flare existed was to make Lumios better. To make all of Kalos better.
At Nouveau Cafe, we've worked hard to provide coffee to those who have little else. And as we've worked there, we've also heard the voices of Lumios' people. We understand this city better than anyone else. We know its people better than anyone else. So if you really want to face me in battle, you'll need more than just a challenger's ticket. You'll need to be ready to hand over AZ's Floette to me. I must become the strongest Pokemon trainer by battling my way up through the ZA Royale. I must become the strongest Mega Evolution user. Then I will be the one to restrain Prism Tower with AZ's Floette.
Go talk with the rest of Team NC and decide what it is you really ought to do.
It's time they all learned of AZ's sins. Now, go back to Hotel Z. Okay. Maybe we won't get to a promotion match this stream. It is getting to be a little long, and there's a lot of story to unpack. Hello.
You've returned. I heard from Emma what leads you were following up on. I imagine you've learned much of my tale by now. Isn't that right?
Oh, Yosho! Did you manage to find Grissom?
He's the guy from the cafe.
No kidding! I went digging into the rumors about Grissom with Emma after our chat. Sounds like he's one formidable trainer. Plus, he's part of this group, Team Flare Nouveau. He's been gathering all sorts of info about Lumios from customers at Nouveau Cafe. He even seems to know something weird's going on with Prism Tower. AZ, is there any chance you can tell us more about the tower, given the situation?
Yes. I've also been thinking it is time I talked with you all about it. Come, we can speak on the roof. Yosho, you know of the ultimate weapon, don't you?
I went to Lysander Labs.
Then I shall tell you of the terrible sins I have committed, and of my regrets. In the war that occurred 3,000 years ago, many things were lost. So many Pokemon had their futures stolen. People lost the everyday lives they'd known. And my Floette was sent to the front lines, where she lost her life. I made a device, a machine that could grant life, all so that I could revive my beloved Floette. I brought Floette back to life. I got back what I had loved most. But my rage had not subsided. I could not forgive the world that had hurt the Pokemon that I loved. In my rage, I remade my device into the ultimate weapon. I put an end to the senseless conflict that would have taken everything from us, by becoming destruction itself. The lights fired from the ultimate weapon reached the heavens, then poured down, burning away all that rested upon the earth. But Floette must have known the truth. She must have realized that the life I had given her was stolen from so many other Pokemon. She left me, and I wandered alone for 3,000 years.
Seriously? For 3,000 whole years?
During those long years of aimless wandering, a man of great power asked me for my help. He said he wanted a way to protect Kalos. At this, I thought to myself, I cannot make another device that would take from others, but perhaps I could make one that would share the eternal life I had bestowed on Floette. That is what Angie is. That is what is hidden deep within Prism Tower. I built Angie to give meaning to the eternal life I had burdened Floette with. It was, in one sense, my attempt to atone to Floette for what I'd done. I dreamed of the day when I could use Angie after reuniting with Floette at last. That day did not come to pass, but that was because we were living in a time of peace. But now Angie, the tower is emitting excessive amounts of Mega Power, even without Mega Floette present. This is only conjecture on my part, but I believe it may be related to the ultimate weapon being fired 5 years ago. That shock awoke Angie, and has caused the Mega Power contained within it to spill forth. It has led to this rampant rogue Mega Evolution. The Pokemon suffer. The people come to harm. There is only one way to put an end to the pain. A Mega Evolution user must Mega Evolve Floette, and together reach the control panel within Angie.
I never could have imagined that you and Floette had that kind of history. And the tower, too. So we need the strongest Mega Evolution user to stop the tower from going berserk?
I have a question. Why would Floette be able to Mega Evolve at all? Normally, Pokemon can only Mega Evolve when they aren't capable of evolving any further. Shouldn't Floette be able to evolve into Florges? My Floette cannot evolve. Perhaps because she is such a special Pokemon, having received the lives of so many others. Though that is only my conjecture. Floette returning to my side again after 3,000 years was an act of forgiveness. But she likely also returned to me so that I could atone for my sins by stopping the tower. However, I no longer have it in me to do battle as a trainer.
I mean, yeah, I guess you might have kicked all these events into motion, AZ. But I'm sure you never dreamed the tower would go berserk like this.
That doesn't matter. AZ still made this awful mess, and Team MZ is stuck cleaning it up.
Naveen!
I appreciate that AZ is trying to right his wrongs, and I owe him as much as any of us do. I don't want to be the bad guy any more than the rest of you, but accountability matters. You do realize we might die trying to fix all this, don't you? Naveen is correct in what he says. I continue to cause you children nothing but trouble because of my own powerlessness. I am truly sorry.
I understand, AZ. Just leave this to Team MZ. Yosho, it's up to us to keep the tower from going wild, and that means you've got to beat Grizzo.
I'm conflicted, honestly.
How come? you'd hesitate. Still, though, as rough as that is, can you afford to give up now? Besides, even if you backed down and left everything up to Grissom, how do you know Floette would choose to fight alongside him? And would that bring AZ any peace? I understand feeling conflicted, but I think you should face Grissom. Let the outcome of your battle decide things. Now go earn a challenger's ticket so you can challenge Grissom to a promotion match.
Thank you. I will forever be grateful for meeting you all, my dear Team MZ.
Alright. Well, with all that exposition and all that voice acting, I do believe that is a good place to wrap up this stream. It was definitely a lot to process. Did we seriously drop frames at the very end of that? We've been doing fine this whole time, and then all of a sudden a frame drop? I am so sorry. I hope that didn't cause any serious issues. Anyway, I'm gonna have my water. And then, I do believe it's time that we wrap things up for the night. So I guess next time, on Pokemon Legends ZA, we're going to try to face Grissom and reach rank A. And in the meantime, I will do my usual off-stream stuff, handling side quests, tackling the new wild areas, 18 and 19 in this case. Handle any other off-screen preparation that I may need to do. So until next time, stay fresh!